Hi, I'm Richard Niles. Between 1998 and 2003, I wrote and hosted a series of one-hour shows featuring interviews and live music recorded in my studio. From the archives, here are smooth jazz icons Boney James and Rick Braun. When I first met with Mr. James and trumpeter Rick Braun, I asked Boney, after making millions and millions of dollars from something known as smooth jazz, what he thought it actually was.
I don't even think of smooth jazz as a kind of music, though. To me, it's just the name of a radio format, and they play a lot of different music on a smooth jazz station. I don't think my music has much to do with the Rippingtons or Bonnie Raitt or whatever it is that they're playing on
Collins,
there. Phil Collins. Yeah, that's all smooth jazz radio. What is smooth jazz music? I don't know. I think my music's just sort of Boney James music. It's got a lot of different influences, and whether people think it's jazz or not is completely immaterial to me.
I mean, it's the same thing when I first started doing instrumental music years ago. I was on Chrysalis Records, and I was in a fusion band. And the first question was always, well, what do you think about this label fusion? And it's just a continuation of the same story.
The criticism is a strange thing to deal with, too, because it seems like most of the criticism of music, or this kind of music, whatever you call it, seems to be stemming from the fact that they don't feel like it's jazz, and most of the critics in the States are saying it just doesn't fit into a very narrow definition of what they think jazz is. I find that irritating at times,
While we were together, I persuaded both of them to take out their horns and perform an unaccompanied version of one of their other tracks on the album, Song for My Father. What made Boney choose this track?
Well, that was just always one of my favorite songs and one of my favorite melodies. And it's the kind of like traditional jazz that appeals to me, because I'm more of an R&B influenced guy, but songs like that and from that same era, real melodic. It was melodic, it was accessible, it was actually a crossover, sort of a poppy kind of thing, which is interesting because it's real jazz.
Song for My Father, live in the studio with Rick Braun and Boney James. Thanks, guys. Checks in the post, but not to you. No matter how much you guys think I'm Richard Niles, it doesn't alter the fact that you can hear this show, the greatest radio show in the known universe, again, on what incredible YouTube channel? Come on, girls, tell me.
Radio Richard!